Please take a second to subscribe, then like and share afterwards. We can really use your support. Thank you. In our previous episodes, we delved into both the character of evil in our world, along with its origins. But now we shift toward the enemy's plan to oppose, thwart, and mimic God's plan for the world. For God, the ultimate plan is to bring redemption to all mankind, with an ordained 7,000-year plan for life on earth to play out. And that plan would necessitate the use of a chosen people to bring that plan to fulfillment, the Jewish people. One big part of this reality included a very important element that God Himself made very clear. "You are my witnesses, saith the Lord." Isaiah 43:10. It is this very fact that makes the Jewish people and the nation of Israel so unique among the nations. This mystery people have played a most crucial role in it all, and it is so unique that they are in fact an enigma, an anomaly, a paradox. In contrast to the rest of the world, they appear that they simply don't fit into the rest of it. And the Bible said it would be this way. Numbers 23:9. The people shall dwell alone, and shall not be reckoned among the nations. In this episode, we will not be exploring this further, since we've covered this at length in the first 6 episodes of the Prophecies Uncovered series. Our focus, instead, will be the enemy's very opposing plan to this reality. From the very beginning, we are told that the enemy is the opposer. The name Satan actually means opposer. By nature, this opposer stands in enmity with all that God creates and does. We've seen the opposer at work, inverting and mimicking the good since the temptation at Eden. So, by looking at the rise of God's chosen people, what would we expect to witness? We would expect to see a war waging against the purposes of God, and a war against the chosen people that are a key to God's plan. We would expect to see constant attempts to wipe out this people throughout their existence, and that is precisely what we see. The enemy's focus has been concentrated on them. The enemy has always been seeking to thwart them, oppress them, persecute them, nullify them, and to exterminate them. He would inflame others with his hatred and use them to serve as his vessels in accomplishing those ends. And so, the people called into existence for God's purposes would become the most hated of all peoples, and their existence the most warred against existence of any people in human history. They would dwell in this world in continual danger of annihilation. They were hated by all who knew them, hated and warred against by the Sumerians, hated and warred against by the Egyptians, by the Assyrians, the Canaanites. It goes on and on. Like a virus, this hatred has mutated and spread from generation to generation across human history, taking on new forms, always reviving and always maintaining its toxic and deadly core. Even at times it appears to subside, it is always there, waiting to inflame once again to infect the next generation. This primeval, anti-Semitic, timeless war knows no bounds. It is supernatural, irrational, virulent. Because it all spawns from the influence of the one who opposes it, it is all a work of the supernatural, irrational, fallen, inverted being. His fingerprint can be seen through all of this hatred, and that fingerprint is accusation. For the accuser of our brethren, who accused them before our God, day and night, has been cast down. Revelation 12:10. Being the accuser is intrinsic to Satan. It is in his very name. So we expect to see the Jewish people to become the most slandered people in human history, the eternal focus point of accusation, allegation, vilification, and demonization. And so they are. It is the distinctive marker of the accuser. And these accusations, for the most part, have been false accusations. The enemy is a liar. So these accusations will be based on lies and fabrications. We see it all the way through history, from the tents of Assyrian generals to the palaces of Roman emperors, to the planning rooms of the Spanish Inquisition, to the administrative offices of Imperial Russia, to the bunkers of Nazi Germany, and the underground tunnels of Hamas in Gaza. The enemy has woven together schemes against the children of Israel. These are the enemy's fingerprints. And so, once again, we would expect that those powers and people especially used to wage that war would especially manifest and uniquely embody the enemy's nature, the nature of evil. And we do find it. We find it in the Pharaoh who pursued them to the Red Sea. We find it in Josef Mengele, Heinrich Himmler, Saddam Hussein, Joseph Stalin, Osama bin Laden, Aryan supremacists, ISIS, Hezbollah, Hamas, the violent revolutionaries and dictatorships of Marxism, even though they all represent diametrically opposed ideologies. They, strangely, share the same specific animosity and hatred of the same specific people, the Jews, just as does the enemy, Satan. And then, of course, is the one who belongs at the head of this list, whose name, more than any other name, has become synonymous with evil in our day and age: Adolf Hitler. It is no accident that the person most universally recognized as the most evil figure in world history was, at the same time, the most driven, inflamed, and possessed by the irrational fury and mission to destroy one specific people, the Jews. More on Hitler later, in a future episode. Up next, we open up a 2,000-year-old prophecy to reveal the war as it was, as it is, and as it will be. And with that war is the mystery of an ancient and deadly creature. Here on Secrecies Uncovered.